What is going on, guys? I'm Spoons, and today I'm gonna embarrass myself for your enjoyment, as if I do anything else. So I was clearing out an old computer that I used for the first half of college because I'm trying to get rid of it, and while I was there I found something that I'd forgotten about. See, I had been planning to develop a visual novel, but since writing a whole visual novel is a fairly daunting task, I decided that I wanted to make a short one right quick just to have the experience. So I gave myself 1 week. In that 1 week, I was going to do the art, writing, coding, and music for the entire game. And yeah, it went horribly and I stopped. Now that's a lot to do, so in order to offset some of that complexity, I decided to do all of the art for this game in Microsoft Paint. And the plot was going to be an isekai that dragged the protagonist into the world of Microsoft Paint. And yeah, it never got finished. I don't remember why. I think I got busy and then also just didn't like it very much, and so I just kind of stopped. But I did get far enough into it that there is a playable version of it that I had completely forgotten about. So I haven't opened it yet. I know that it works because I remember testing it, so we're just gonna play through it together and kind of laugh at how bad it is, I guess. Now, right before we start, what do we think about the shirt? As my little way of celebrating reaching 1,000 subscribers, I've gone ahead and opened the 14Spoons official merch store. Up on there, you can get this awesome Please Isekai Me shirt, as well as the Monogatari-inspired stationary crab shirt. I just thought this would be a fun little way for us to celebrate. I do want to say that I really appreciate everyone who got me up to 1,000 subs. It means more to me than you know. And if you're interested in supporting the channel in any way, purchasing the merch is a great way to do it because all the proceeds for that are going straight back into the channel. So with that said, let's go ahead and start playing the game. Okay, so I see that I didn't get around to putting any kind of like background images or anything on the main screen here. All I've got is the title, which is not nearly long enough to be an isekai title. I've got help, I've been pulled into a painted world. That's lame. It needs at least 3 more paragraphs to be a solid isekai title, to me. And that's like minimum. Let's go ahead and start it up. Okay, yeah, I think what I was doing with the background for this scene before I got into the paint stuff, like for the real world scene, it was just like kind of cartoonizing actual pictures. I think this is the only one. For as long as I can remember, I've wished to leave this world. Every day is boring, a hopeless grind of monotony as I climb my way towards uncertain goals for a future placed on me by society. Damn, that's too real, but also like kind of edgy. Where's the adventure? Where's the excitement? Where are the girls? Okay, so I went with Toshi as the name, I guess. I raised my fists into the air as I screamed to myself, then dropped them with a sigh. Getting sucked away into a fantasy world and being surrounded by cute girls, things like that don't happen in real life. Unfortunately not. I have to work with the cards I've been dealt. Not surprisingly, these cards suck. Who would have thought that I couldn't get to where I wanted to be in life by spending all of my time absorbed in video games and television? Yeah, who'd have thunk it? It's completely unfair. Guess I'll head to school. I rise from where I'd been sitting on the front steps of my house. As I begin to walk, something feels off. Oh, I got fancy, got a little fade-in effect. This is all coded in RenPy, by the way. If anyone's interested in making a visual novel, this is probably the most straightforward way to do it. It is all like programming, so it's not very like visual based, but it's really, really easy programming. My eyes begin to blur, and the world around me starts to fade. How are you supposed to read like grunts? Huh. What's happening to me? Beautiful. This is the best sky texture I've ever seen. My eyes begin to readjust, and I'm not sure how to comprehend what I now see. The sky. I must have fallen down. Wait. What's wrong with the sky? Like, I know the intention was for the art to be bad, but this is like, oof. I almost don't think it's bad enough. Like, I feel like it should be worse. Like, it's clearly horrible, but I want it to be punchier, you know? Like, repulsive. Where before the atmosphere above me had been a pleasant blue without a cloud in sight, it's now tinged and nauseating an artificial shade. And the clouds are different? I can't describe them other than to say that they look wrong. I must have hit my head or something when I fell. I wouldn't be surprised with the way you fell from the sky like that. Ooh, we have a mystery voice in here. Startled, I jumped to my feet. I was alone outside my house. Who could be... Wait. Where am I? Okay, I tried to do like a little bit of perspective here. I've got the little like vanishing road there, but like all of the lines on it are jagged. I still want it to be worse, I think. I don't know. The world around me has changed. Not only am I no longer in front of my house, but everything from the color to the shape of the land I find myself in is sickeningly simplified. All the complexities of nature are reduced to crooked lines and flat colors that hurt my eyes. This can't be my world. I remember drawing these with my mouse, by the way, in MS Paint. Why is the line of her hair like so much thinner than the rest of her? It makes it look like a Lego cap that was just like stuck on top. And you can see the outline of the legs. I think she's supposed to be wearing a skirt, but you can see like the outline of the legs in there. It isn't your world. Welcome to the painted world. Oh my God, what's wrong with your face? My face? What, do I have something stuck in my teeth? You don't have any teeth. I guess that's true. It was just a figure of speech. Still, I think that, did your mother give birth in a vat of acid? I was going hard here. I don't know what you mean by that, but it does sound a bit offensive. You look like someone drew your face on with a crayon. Not even a good crayon, like one of those cheap, crappy, off-brand crayons after it sat in a hot car for too long and started to melt. I like the little, like, the surprised expression here is just like I drew an eyebrow. Like one eyebrow on her. Are you about done? Pretty much, yeah. Good. As I was saying, welcome to the painted world. My name is Hifumi. It's great to meet you. Yeah, sure, pleasure. Now, do you mind telling me what's going on? That's no good. You're supposed to tell me your name too. These facial expressions are killing me. Like the body doesn't move at all. I just like drew different lines on the face. Fine. I'm Toshi. There. That wasn't so hard, was it? I'm sure you have a lot of questions, so I'll try my best to explain. Basically, the creator summoned you here from your world to be a part of ours. Isn't that great? If I remember right, the creator was like kind of a self-insert for me. It was supposed to be like I was like the lazy like ruler of this world who was like drawing everything badly. I'm not a narcissist at all. That just leaves me with more questions. Who is this creator guy? Is he like a god? Not exactly, but if you want to think of it that way, then you can. The creator made this world and everything in it. All the beautiful hills you see behind me, this breathtaking skyline, and me. This guy sounds so lazy. Don't be so hard on him. It's tough to make a whole world from scratch. I think already at this point, I was like, not that far into this, but I'd done all the, if you want to call it art already. And I was already making like self-deprecating jokes. Maybe, but he clearly didn't put in any effort at all. Especially with you. Can you even move your arms? Toshi's going for the throat. Don't be silly, of course I can. Probably. Then by all means, go right ahead. I will then. Let's see, here. I guess I just like kind of redrew them with the mouse again. That is horrifying. Put them back. I don't want to see anymore. Okay, so it can be a little hard to deviate from what the creator designates for us. But it really isn't that bad living here. I'm sure you'll love it. I understand that the creator brought me here. But why? How did he even do it? Your desire to leave your world was so strong that the creator naturally sensed it and decided to bring you here. Isn't that great? This is most definitely not what I had in mind. I wanted fantasy and adventure. This place sucks. I quit. I'm leaving. That's kind of how I feel about, you know, this world. But whatever. I turn and attempt to walk away from Hifumi's distorted visage, but she grabs the tail of my shirt to stop me. Wait, Toshi. Please just give this place a chance. You haven't even met the others. Others? Come to think of it, I hadn't seen anyone other than Hifumi since I arrived. I assumed there were other people living here, but where are they? The truth is, the creator only made 3 people to live in this entire world. We have each other, but it still gets really lonely. The creator didn't want us to be all alone, but it's also really hard for him to make more people. That's why the creator decided to bring you here. You wanted to leave your world, and we wanted more people in ours. It's a perfect fit, so please. Hifumi's eyes glow with gentle sincerity. Or at least I get the feeling they would if they looked anything like eyes to begin with. I feel like I tried way too hard to like set up a world here. Not that it's good, because it's not, but I feel like I should have gone less with it. Just like explain things not at all and just run with like the bizarreness. She's right, in a way. This is what I asked for. I wanted to be whisked away into a world that was unrecognizable from my own. Maybe I should give this place a chance. Maybe. Okay. I'll stick around for a bit and meet everyone. I'm already here, so I should probably try to make the best of it before I give up. Really? Thank you, Toshi. I'd be jumping in the air right now if the creator had a budget for animation, but trust me that I'm really happy. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but I do trust you. Come on, let's go meet these new people. No promises about me staying, though. I understand, but there's no chance you'll want to leave after you meet my friends. They should be at school now. Let's hurry. School is like the one thing that never goes away in isekais. Like, you can get whisked off to some fantasy world and there's still a high school. There's no escape. Upon seeing the school, I immediately regret my decision to stay. Here we are. This is a school? Of course, what else would it be? It looks like it could be anything. How do you tell it apart from the other buildings? I guess I don't really have to, I just sort of know that it's the school. Her cryptic answer helps me in no way. But if you really think it needs to be more distinct, I'm sure the creator wouldn't mind changing it a bit. Really? I got the impression that he just left things alone here. Not at all. He's more than willing to help us. Wait right here, I'll go ask him to clarify this building. No, thanks. That sounds like it would be a huge help. Maybe this creator guy isn't so bad, if he's willing to go out his way to help Hifumi. He obviously has a ton of influence here. Maybe if I continue asking him to fix things, then this world really can be beautiful. Since changing the school is sort of like a favor to me, I'm sure the creator is going to go all out with it to convince me to stay. I'm sure it'll be hyper realistic, just like... Never mind. Wow, you were right, that looks so much better now. This isn't exactly what I had in mind. Hifumi seems oblivious to my disappointment. I can't wait for the others to see this, they're gonna love it. Well, at least she's happy. So, where are these other two people you were telling me about? They should be on their way, but honestly, those two are late most of the time. I usually go and wake them up, but I had to hurry out to meet you this morning. I hope they make it soon. I'd hate for them to be. You really think I'd be late on a day like today? You're right, I shouldn't have doubted you, Sameko. Sameko. Oh god, I do remember this. I only remember drawing this character and like the third one that shows up. I forgot about this character. Sameko. I really went with Tomboy Shark, huh? This is what I did with my life. Toshi, this is my friend Sameko. Isn't she cute? Yo, Toshi, great to meet ya. You are a shark. Great detective skills you got there, my dude. And you talk. Huh? Of course I talk. Don't sharks talk where you come from? No, that would actually be considered distinctly abnormal. Really? Kooky. Anywho, it's great to have you around and stuff. Gets kind of boring around here with just the three of us. No offense, Hifumi. I really went out here and drew a shark in a jersey. I'm so disappointed in myself. None taken. I'm glad to have him here too. I still haven't decided if I'm staying or not. Remember, Hifumi? I know. I just can't help but get excited. This girl is really easily excitable. And as for her friend, the shark, I think I'm gonna need time to process that situation. Same. Guess I'll just roll with it for now. I'm still trying to get my bearings in this place. Would you mind answering a few questions for me, Sameko? Sure thing. I don't know lots, but I'll help you however I can. Great, thanks. For starters, how do you walk? Huh? I guess I don't really. I just sort of float around, you know? Ah, yes, you just sort of float around. Got it. I really don't know what I expected. I guess this is the real question I'm trying to get at. Why are you a shark? Wow, that's deep, dude. Why are any of us anything? That isn't exactly what I meant. Maybe I should rephrase the question. Why did the creator make Hifumi a human and you a shark? Oh, that's what you meant. That's because Hifumi was the first person that the creator made here. She took so long to draw that he went for something easier the second time around. That's where I came in. Okay, so I think that was actually true. I think I was originally going to have like human characters just drawn poorly. And it took a long time even to draw them badly. And so I also thought it'd be funnier to have like other things. I do vaguely remember drawing the shark now. I'm still disappointed in me. I should have guessed. This creator has got to be the laziest being I've ever heard of. He seriously made you an anthropomorphic shark because he thought drawing humans was too hard? Yep. How are sharks any easier? Sharks don't have arms or hair, so it took way less time to draw. But apparently I was still too complicated, so when the creator was making the next person, I am almost afraid to find out what he made next. What? Did he just slap some eyes on a circle? Sorry I'm late, my name is Circle, but all my friends call me Circle-chan. It's so great to meet you. Let's just go inside. Yeah, okay. And my suffering! I think those are the only two like variations of the face that I do. It's just like the smiling circle and the smiling circle with tears. Okay, this is probably like the least bad room that I drew. Again, like my running theme throughout this is I kind of wish that I had made it all worse. Like I feel like that would have like driven it home more. Also, I wish that I was better at writing comedy. The inside of the school is exceedingly bland, but it's also marginally less poorly structured. I'll take what I can get. Here we are. What do you think? Well, it isn't oppressively terrible, it's just acceptably terrible. Right? This is one of the most well-built rooms in the painted world. She's just running with it. To be fair, the bar was set incredibly low. Do you not like our school, Toshi? She looks a bit disappointed, I think. It's hard to tell with her face being as horribly simplified as it is. Still though, I feel a bit bad for dampening her excitement. It isn't that I don't like it. After all, I've only just gotten here. I just think the school could be spruced up a little bit, that's all. Really? I thought this room was already pretty sprucey. It was actually drawn with some degree of perspective, so it looks super realistic. At least compared to some of the other places here. Oh, and there's the thing. The thing. Yeah, the thing on the wall behind me. Sure enough, there is actually something on the wall behind her, though I can't make out quite what it is. Is it supposed to be a decoration of some kind? Oh, I see that. Lovely. But, what is it? Oh, well, it's, I don't know. Figures. It's the only thing in here, and you've never bothered to check it out. I guess I've just never thought about it that much. You? Not thinking? Never. It looks like it might be some kind of handwritten note. Come to think of it, it may actually be important. I think this was supposed to be dialogue. Come on then, let's go check it out. Okay. As I suspected, the paper says nothing. It's just a series of lines scrawled haphazardly on a white surface. That's really disappointing. Even for you? Imagine how disappointed I must be. Still, it does add a bit of flair, doesn't it? I mean, I never would have thought to actually pay attention to something like that until you pointed it out. So it's really not that bad, right? Okay, it's pretty bad. I think I've had about enough of this lazy creator of yours. Don't be so hard on him, okay? So yeah, I'm glad that my own drawings were defending me against my other own writing. This was too meta. It's going into cringe territory. It's been in cringe territory, but now it's like further. I know he doesn't always put as much effort into this world as he should, but he's pretty alright, you know? The others seem to have caught up to us. He really isn't all that lazy. After all, he made us. Yeah, you aren't really helping your case here. Oh, that was it. That was the game. That was all that I got to. So yeah, that was the result of, I don't think I made it the full week that I was gonna spend on the game. I think I made like 2 days. And then I hated it so much that I never finished it. But yeah, that was sufficiently embarrassing, I think. I think I'm really proud of myself for not finishing that. But it was something fun that I came across, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. I don't remember what the plans were for like the ending. I think I was writing it as I went along because I remember I was not allowing myself to change anything. Like once I'd written it, it was set in stone. So I was just gonna try to like crank out this game and see where it went. I don't remember if I was gonna do like romance options, but I think I should have. I think that would have been funnier because like romancing a tomboy shark sounds really funny. I think that was the only decent part of the game. I liked the tomboy shark, which is weird because that's like I completely forgot. I think I was repressing that I put that in there. But yeah, there's your peek into early college Spoons and what he thought was like an acceptable thing to do with his free time. Feel free to bully me in the comments for that. But yeah, maybe if I get desperate, I will like add an addition to it. I think I still have all of the files. I could technically finish this. I just don't know that I hate myself that much yet. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you get notifications, and do go to that link down in the description and check out the merch. You can also keep up with me on the Discord server, the silverware drawer, and the link to that is also down in the description. But until next time, I've been Spoons, and thank you guys for watching.